A new initiative that is all too appropriate in the year of 250, talking about the future and where we go. You have an autonomous weapons czar now appointed. That position set to oversee all military drones and all autonomous systems, kind of like that boat we saw in the Persian Gulf. This comes amid growing concerns over drones and unmanned warfare. John Spencer, Executive Director, Urban Warfare Institute out of Colorado. John, good to have you on, and good day to you. I see it as necessary. I see what the Ukrainians are doing. What will this job do for the U.S. military?
Hi, Bill. Happy birthday to America. Happy birthday to us all. I agree with you. This will ensure that bureaucracy doesn't stop the United States, like in all other fields, dominates in this probably the most important evolution in the character of warfare in our generation. And I've been on those battlefields in Ukraine. I've been with Israel as they combat Hezbollah and Hamas. We're lagging. And yes, Ukraine is producing probably 300,000 drones a month, trying to get to 10 million a year. But America doesn't follow. We lead. And this office will integrate a bunch of other offices and do the important step of integrating these drones across our formations, autonomous systems, both air, ground, and sea.
Yeah, sorry, I thought you were done with your comments. Secretary Pete Hegseth, end of April, so about 2 months ago, talking about the money that is required for this. Watch here.
You're looking at $54 billion in the FY27 budget dedicated to drone dominance, UAS, counter-UAS, ensuring we can scale not just exquisite drones, but also the attritable ones that are proliferating on the battlefield today. We need to be ahead.
So here's the number that he mentioned, $54 billion. What strikes me is the creativity on behalf of the Ukrainians. And if you follow that war over the past 2 weeks especially, they are overwhelming parts of Russia with drones alone. Why is that happening, and how are they changing the face of war, and what have we learned from them?
So we should be learning a lot, although we need to learn it in the context of our own wars. As we dominated Iran's military, to include with autonomous systems, Ukraine is dominating, taking positions, accepting Russian surrenders with autonomous systems, but they also don't have the world's greatest air force like we do and the greatest maneuver capability. So we need to take their lessons and integrate them rapidly, and that's really the speed that this office will be able to do. It will be able to buy, research, develop, take from our allies, and make us so that when we fight fights, we never fight a fair fight. And to be honest, even our allies in Israel are struggling with fiber optic drones that Ukrainians have been facing and still don't have a solution for. We need to lead in this field, not follow.
Yeah. Dangerous world, as you know, and it is time, maybe past time. Sir, thanks for coming on. John Spencer, and happy birthday to America. Thanks for your work. Dana.